Probabilistic mindset trading. We welcome you guys to a mind-blowing analysis. So this is the scan update on our USD card. Please, if you haven't checked the first analysis on USD card, kindly go back and watch the video on how we got these levels drawn on our chart, as you see. So this was drawn in our first video. So our second video will be checking where the market is currently based on the few days that we did the analysis. So is there any levels we left out, or is there any changes we can make to our chart? So this is what we are going to look at. So first, not to waste much time, let's get straight to it. Okay, so guys, these lines were drawn in our first videos, or these levels were drawn in our first videos. So let's try to make some amendment on the levels as well. So you see, we said the top one is a zone. So based on this, it's a very big one, and you know we are drawing these ones levels in weekly time frame. So when you switch to the daily and the 4 hour, you see this one being a very big area there. So let's try to limit it by getting the levels in a single lane and also a zone which is not that big as this. So for us to break this one down, let's try to delete this one, and okay, let's let it be there and try to get most levels that we can adjust to. Okay, so based on that, we are going to draw you can see we have a point here. So the market was rejected here, again was rejected here. So we have this actual level here. Okay, yeah, for you to be clear, let's try to delete this for you to see it clearly. Okay, so we have this one here. Okay, and we also have the last end where the market reached. So this is the last high so far the market has been. Yeah, so currently, so we have to make sure that it's also marked, well marked, and you can see that this particular level we drew now, so is quite hitting to 2 points, yeah, which is very important. Even we have some another touch also here. So so far we have another end here as well. Yeah, we have a point here and another point here joining this one together. So let's call the top one a zone. Probably, and this zone is not as big as we drew earlier on in the first video. So these lines or these levels will constantly be there, helping us to get the right analysis or the right trade, yeah, based on our smaller time frames or the time frames we normally trade in. So let's try to okay, so we adjust this one here nicely and delete our lines. So we try to delete our 2 lines here. We want to delete the 2 lines simultaneously. You use the control and the left button on the mouse. So you press on the control and use the left button on the mouse to select both at the same time and just click on delete. So we have these endpoints here as well. So the top one is a zone, and here is a single line, which will be a resistance level as well. So you know we don't normally use these long lines, so let's use the trend line to draw a horizontal line that we can rely on. So we normally represent the weekly levels with a gray color. So you can try to use different color on, but make sure you're able to recognize them. Yes, when you switch to your smaller time frames, or the time frames you trade in. So as soon as I see any gray level in my lower time frames or the time frames I trade in, I quickly get to note that this is an important level in the weekly. Therefore, it's very important also in the lower time frame, which is possible for the market to respect it at all times. So I can see it's nicely drawn here. So let's try to extend it a little bit. Lock our line and try to delete the blue horizontal line. Okay, so it's nicely drawn. So this is a quick update that we wanted to make here, and also let us try to check here. Don't forget, on our last video we said that the current market structure in the weekly is a range bound market. So we have three types of market structure. So a trending market, we also have the range bound market, and we have the choppy market. So mostly you are eligible, or it's very important to trade a trend market. And also, if you're able to get the two levels of a range bound market, yes, then you can trade it. But with the choppy market, you try to stay away from. So you can see that here currently we have a range bound market here. That's the market structure. So it's very important to get to know where to trade, as we said in the first video. So based on our analysis in the first video, you can see the market was here, and so a few days now the market is still there. So I think there is something here that we couldn't notice it. So let's check and see. Yes, we have market reach here and returned, also reach here and returned. Yes, actually there was a little bit breakout here before it returned down massively. So let's try to use a horizontal line that will give us a long trace on. So if here is an important level, then let's try to move to this edge to see whether it's having some foundations or support to our claim. So yes, we have something here. So you can see actually this end, this was a choppy market actually. So you can see the choppy market somewhere here like this. So there was no actual direction. So this was a choppy market. So at this end, you see the market was consolidated at this end. So it's very important level to note. Very important level to note in the market. So at that area, you can see the market also was supported at this end before pushing up massively. So at this end, this is also an important level to note in the market. Very important level. So we know what we have to do. As our blue line is indicated there, we have to draw another line there. So let's try to copy one of our lines here to make it much easier. And how to copy it, we said it earlier. Use the control key on the keyboard and also the left button on the mouse. So you press on the control and you click on it, then you try to drag it down to copy it. Okay, so nicely done. So we have our level here, and you can see the market is actually really engaged there for some few days now. Market is still there. So let's try to delete our line, and let's increase this line here as well. So let's try to extend it. Okay, so give it a lock. Okay guys, so these are little changes we are going to make here, so you can see. So guys, if you haven't watched the first analysis video on the USD CAD, please kindly check the video and get to know why and how we got these levels. Yeah, so drawn there, and the ones we just drew now, try your best to also get them on your charts. Yes, and stay actively to it, and let's monitor the market, what is doing, to get the what we are actually looking for. So as we said earlier on, this structure is a rebound market, you can see. So market moved massively up. This was a trend. It did move down to this endpoint, came to this level. Then we are also expecting the market to push to this level again. So actually we will exercise patience to wait the market to push to this level, price to push to this level. And when price push to this level, we will now look for a second confluence, because these are first confluence. We now wait for a second confluence, whether it's a candlestick pattern or something that will give us in the MACD or anything with the moving averages, as you can see on our charts. So we are looking for another confluence to support our climb as the market approach to that level. So nicely drawn this way. So guys, this all for the part 2 of the USD CAD. Yeah, so as we've drawn it, you can see that currently we have no actual entry, because we are swing traders. Unless you are a trader, you trade in the smaller time frame, like the 15 minutes, the 1 hour, then you can try to get try to get a possible entry here. So that's it, using your smaller time frames. So because we trade on the daily and also the 4 hours, the entry was here, since the market is now in the impulsive move. You cannot enter in the middle of this impulse move. Okay, so we have to exercise patience to wait and see. So what we do now is, you can see on the weekly, we have to mark our high and see. Okay, so okay guys, so yes, so according to the monthly and the weekly, you can see this is the latest high here. And for the latest high, since the market came down to make a low, so this is our current high here. So we are actually looking forward for this market to approach this place. Yes, and probably it can surpass this one, retest, and also pushed up. Okay, so let's this is not an expectation, it's just an anticipation. So we are just anticipating the market here. So probably it can push up like this, which we don't know where it will stop. Come here and retest, which it can come down. So and push up. So something like this can happen, or this can also happen actually. So market can push to this level and retest here, try to push up. So here can be a choppy market or a range bound market between these before the market will shoot up, retest, and also push up. Okay, so any of these one can happen, or it can come here as it stops at this end, just cross our 4-hour trend line. Yes, it's very important here, or this trend line. It can cross, retest, and move down. So anything here can happen. So we have to exercise patience and wait for what the market will be doing. But so you can see that currently the market itself is on a buy trend. So likely we are looking for buying opportunity. Yeah, more than the selling opportunity here. So it's very important to know this. So this level will be drawn and locked. So I'll be looking forward for anything that will show up, whether beneath it or above it. Then yes, if you want to trade it, yes, you will be in a good position to trade. Okay? Yeah. If not, we just stick to our method and what we for safe trading. Yes, can exercise patience, put the USD card somewhere, wait until it reaches this level. It gives you any candlestick pattern that matches your confluences, then you can enter a trade here as well. Okay, so guys, that's all what we can say now, and the little update we just made on the USD card. So yes, try to get to your charts, put on these levels as well. The ones we just drew, just try to. So guys, so try to draw them again and try to draw them in your charts. And yes, from there, yes, we will still be giving you updates on the movement. So this second update, third update will come, fourth update, until we will give you the signal that yes, our main confluence is met. This is a place you can try to put some trade, or we explain things to you and you yourself you see that yes, this may be a good area to trade. Then you will be okay to do that. Okay, thank you very much, and please kindly subscribe to our channel, like our videos. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, get a notification of the videos that we will drop. And also in the comment section, guys, try to use the comment section if you need any video about anything you want us to make a video about, or anything you want any explanation about. Just let us know and we will try to read the comments and get back to you. Thank you for your time. Wish you the best. Bye.